Hello, my name is Javier and welcome to a new warcraft video about Legion. This is the last time I do this kind of introduction. I'm gonna start more right away to the video because I find an old camera to do the facecam stuff. That is super funny. Disclaimer. All the content in this video is a spoiler for the incoming expansion of Legion. If you don't want to have any spoiler, turn the video off right now. Thanks for watching, and I hope to having you the next time. For those that stay, today let's speak about the talent for the DK pros in Legion, the spec talent, PvP talent, and artifact talents, and the goals for this new build. This build have specific goals for the developers. For that reason, all specs are not working and not all the content are released. For example, the PvP talents are not tested in this time because PvP talent is gonna start counting at level 110. That is the moment you start giving PvP experience for PvP talents. We have more introduction. Let's show you some tweets, very important for the week because to the day. I like share the tweeters. The tweet, this is for awesome remix for music of your host store. Well, for the tweet of this week, we're having very something special for this Friday. We're gonna celebrate listening the epic remix. If you click that link, you're gonna be linked to a music. It's a remix of the original music for Hero of the Storm. It's awesome. I can't share this with you right now for YouTube because that's gonna be copyrighted, but you can click that link and hear that awesome music. I don't know what I'm doing with my face. But that is all for the tweet for today. And today I'm gonna speak for the artifact weapon, talent, PvP, all the stuff for the DK. Yeah. Is that. Hello, my name is Javier and welcome to a new warcraft video about Legion. This time let's speak about this, the talent calculators. Well, it's not the talent calculators, are the talents for the DK and Legion. Right now they're only available for use as the spec talents and some artifact talents. First and most, before we start for everything this, I'm gonna speak with you what is the goals for this patch for the alpha. The alpha test is for some players for acquire what is the artifact weapon. They're gonna test in. Sorry for the microphone is old. The problem is, well, not the problem. The goal is that when you're gonna play this is for acquire your artifact weapon. Not all the specs are available. No shamans, the warlock no have demonology, destruction, the demon hunter no have vengeance, all that kind of stuff. But the goal is to test Stonehenge and High Mountain. Stonehenge and High Mountain. Why I say mountain? That is basically is the goal. It's not NDA, that means not the classmate, for that reason you saw those videos. Yeah, it's for the artifact weapons. There are some and other stuff and probably behind. They're only working that two zones and some specs for the artifact weapon. It's not all the specs. Basically is that the goal for this patch in particular. This is normal for if you are like, what is the word to say that? If you are before experienced or professional tester, this is normal because these are the goals for determining patch or build of the game or the product. It's normal. But a lot of things are happening right now in the streams, in YouTube, the streamers. Is this for streamers, they giving alphas to streamers and YouTubers that are not familiar with this mechanic of what is the testing, alpha testing, on all that kind of stuff. For that reason they don't speak about the goals really. And when you saw, okay, but where they are not going Stonehenge and High Mountain, because they don't know. They need to learn need read this, and yes, I'm very nervous because it's the first time I have a camera. I found this old camera. It's old, very old. It's from the 2009 year. What is the spelling? 2009. This is year 2009, and yes, it's very old. Sorry for messy dots in the video because I want to improve. I want to improve for this stuff. And basically that what is happening for the information of the beta right now is you're missing a lot of stuff because it's intended that it's missing. I was cash out all this week releasing some speed for the demonology warlock, the Benjamin Hunter, Demon Hunter. Yes, they make this add some talents and stuff. I mean, redoing some stuff detail because doing that freaking video all the way was too much. Well, now let's start with the Frost Decay. Before I speak the talents, they changed all animations. I was watching carefully for the animation for the Frost Decay. One big change is right now the dex strike. The dex strike now that is a hit that is a double hit overhead with good weapons. The animation is different. Every spell has a different animation. Yes, and for every race have a different animation. The Tauren have the normal jump overhead when you use dex strike, but when you use a Blood Elf female, she's making a very jump to the high, and after that is falling doing double overhead hit. But the animation in general is overhead hit the dex strike, even in two-handed weapon, I guess, and that is super cool. Every skill has a new animation. Now let's jump with this very clearly because I have some practice. 6-0. Kill Machine also reduces the next Obliterate. Reduce. Kill Machine also causes your next Obliterate to deal additional 30% damage as frost damage. If you are doing PvE with the decay, right now is a Trinker in Hellfire Citadel that give you this effect, this same effect. It's a Trinker for the class. Yeah, it's the same effect. Now is part of the tree. Ice Talon. Frost Strike hit. Increase your melee attack speed in 25% for 30 seconds and refreshing F is extended its duration. This effect extending its duration. Okay, that means Frost Strike apply the buff and its extend the buffs is pick again. Basically, it's not like refreshing. Okay, it's saying like I use 2 Frost Strike at the same time. I have this thing in the 2 Frost Strike in the time. That means it's gonna be 6 times overall of Ice Talon. Just 2 right away. You're gonna lose 1 for the global cooldown, but basically it's very close to 6 cooldown of the buff. It's not like the blur for the Demon Hunter that you hit is first maximum 3 seconds, but it's kind of staying through 10 seconds, something like that. It's very different. Without Remorse. Killing Machine now affect Frost Strike and your auto attack have more likely to generate Killing Machine. This is very good because one of the things is right now baseline Killing Machine is not proccing with the Frost Strike. The Frost Strike is not gonna be guaranteed crit. Now you have to choose. Okay, more heavy Obliterates that do frost damage, more fasted attack speed, more auto attacks, or the overall is right now having combos that Obliterate and Frost Strike. I'm gonna say Blood Strike, I don't know. Okay, Frozen Pulse. Your auto attack have a chance to cause your to irradiate intense cold and inflict 30% of your attack power as frost to all enemies nearby. This is pretty cool. It's AoE proc. It's AoE proc. This is a passive. Another stuff in all the talents for all classes, they change something very interesting. All rows have one passive and maybe two actives. You can have two passive, but all roles minimum have one passive. This is very important. It's very important. Beating Wind. Increase the chance of Liver to trigger Remit by 25%. That means it's gonna be, it's right now 40, 45, it's gonna be 50, 60. 60, 60. No. It's gonna be 70%. 70% and can have two charge. That means you can use two obliterates in a row and have two charge of Rim. What a name. Let's jump to Get Her in the Store. This basically is more active. All three retelling are passive, but this is active because it depends on your obliterate. Proc. Remorseless Winter. Deal 4% more damage with Exocellular Wave. Remorseless Winter is a new AoE spell for the Decafrost that is AoE around you, like the skill of Ardence in Hero of the Storm is the same idea. It's the same idea behind. Runic Longevity. Now all runes are baseline deck runes, and you can have one more rune and increase overall regeneration rune in 10%. Runic Empower is the same as right now, and Runic Corruption is the same as right now. March of the Dam. This skill was changed. Before it was a passive, right now become immune to all empowering effects and effects that cause you lose control for your character for 10 seconds. This not break those spells. That means is your fear. You can use March of the Dam and remove fear. No, you can be immune to fear if you use a pre-fear, something like that. Spellbreaker. Increase the damage, increase anti-magic shell duration in 60% and the maximum absorb value in 50%. Sounds good. The Desecrating Ground. Right now, for me, the Desecrating Ground is maybe the weak and the strongest. Why? Because it's the strongest because remove the control effects, but March of the Damned preventing. That is super important. It's preventing. You can use this. Okay, you're not gonna stop my burst, and you can slow me. You see, super strong preventing, and this remove, and this is all the 10 seconds full time, and this is in a zone for 10 seconds. This is the weak one. Why I think Spellbreaker is more stronger? Because in PvE, remember, expect talent this word in PvE, in PvP. PvP is the only use for Desecrating Ground. PvE have some use for this because in some mechanics you need be immune to slow and run, and you're running with it. And Spellbreaker, even in PvP, can help you because increase your anti-magic shield the strongest and duration. For example, you're fighting a warlock with anti-Spellbreaker, you practically say, no, you're not gonna slow me, you're not gonna do me nothing. Because everything the warlock drops is a spell, debuff. Purgatory is the same as right now in live. Deck path is the same. More health or no? It's the same. Improving Iceborne Fortitude. Iceborne Fortitude is removed for the block decades. It's only for Frost and Unholy, and these numbers are totally wrong, of course, because it's not. That is a lot, but not is 60 seconds probably. And increase the damage reduction effect in 50%. Garden Grass is 2 minute cooldown. They increase the cooldown. I remember was a minute. Was a minute. I think. I don't remember right now. Remorseless Winter. This is okay. They changed the name. Yes, because right now one talent is the same name as where is. Here's the name. No, that is not the name. What is the name? It's called something like freaking hunger. Come on, they applied the same name. This is the remotely winter spell, and this is the remote winter talent. They changed the name, but in this build there is not updated, or maybe in this build they're not right at. Asphyxiate. Yes, it's back. The stone for the decades, but its amino cooldown is completely nerfed. Glacial Advance. This spell is pretty good. I like it. It's like a spike of a number of is coming right away. For the front, do frost damage. It's super cool. The file is the same as right now. Yeah, this is the same. Break of Syndragosa. It's the same. Basically, it's the same. We have a few new talents. I'm not gonna read exactly the mechanics because DDK Frost seems to be having some same stuff up right now. The only thing changed is the Frost Fervor. Water spells apply Frost Fervor. Okay. Holy Blast. Yes, Holy Blast is the only one apply Frost Fervor. Frost Fervor is. It's not here related, but Frost Fervor is the only dot the Frost Decay have right now. Is a disease that have a chance to generate runic power, and yeah, basically is that. Now let's jump for what is the PvP talents. The PvP talents for the Decay are very insane. I was scared the first time I read it. We have the same row that is apparently for all classes the same. The second, this is the same for all DPS that is trying through, make quickness and initiation. Maybe this is gonna change with the time. But here we go. This is for all decays. All decay have the third row and the fourth row all the same for decays. Yeah, for decay. Candelabra Power. Damage taken from magical critical strike are converted to a disease on yourself, dealing nature damage over time. This is the most strongest defensive talent for the decay. Because, for example, a destruction warlock with the chalice ball always is a critical. The fire mage all time is a critical. When they apply this critical, it's not gonna dump your health. No, it's gonna be a very quick dot. And yeah, it's super defensive for the critical strike for magic. It's extremely good. The Dark Simulacrum is gonna be more as a counter for what is healers. This is gonna be super counter to heavy casters that not using dots, because a warlock is super dotting right now. And yeah, the warlock affliction is super dotting. But the other warlock, I think warlock and priest are super dotting, but the other spellcaster are super critical heavy, and this is gonna be a super counter to caster. And this is for peeling in PvP. Sounds good. The best one to reduce the damage for caster is this one, Cadaverous Pallor. Now we are in the auras. The paladin have auras for holy. I don't think they have for retribution, but let's check it out. Necrotic aura. All enemies in 10 yards take additional fixed increase of magical damage. You say, oh, that is strong. Not really. I'm gonna say later. This is super strong. Hairstock Aura. Increase the cooldown of all ability in 30% to enemies in width 10 yards. That means all cooldown is gonna be increases for enemies close to the decay when they use this skill. It's super awesome. It's like the mechanic in Guild Wars 2 for the freezing. It's the same mechanic. It's super awesome. And this is the most strong ones in some situations. Composition, Decomposition Aura. What this does. All enemies in width 8 yards slowly decay, losing 2% of the maximum health every 2 seconds. That is so strong, but read it. Stack up to 10 times. What the frick? That means you can stand, let me see, 2 seconds, 20 seconds, close to a target in melee combat. They're gonna lose 20% of their total life every 2 seconds. They're gonna die. They're gonna die very quickly. But the advantage of this is lasts only 5 seconds. That means you can get away for the decay 5 seconds. That happen a lot for the decay. Is gonna get off. One stun and it's get off and need to start over. This is gonna be super strong against melee, but I don't think so it's gonna be good against caster, but it's extra damage. Against caster, the most strong is gonna be Hearthstone Aura, because it's gonna increase all defenses cooldown the caster have, but when they're used, they use, increase the cooldown. It's not gonna reduce less. No, it's when you use it, increase the cooldown, it's applied. Simple as that. And this position aura, you need to be close. That is the difference. Deck Shield. Channel's eyes now freeze the target rooting in place for 4 seconds, but no, now have cooldown. 5 second cooldown is good. It's good, it's a good talent. Northern Winds. Damage done by your Holy Blast increase in 200%. Okay. But it's no longer deal area of effect. Let's break some boundaries. Okay, Rim. Your obliterate have 45 chance to cause your next Holy Blast to consume no runes and generate not only power, but deal 300 additional damage. Okay. If we're using this, Beaten Winds, oh, sounds good. And Sub-Zero, yes, Sub-Zero. Because we're gonna have 2 stats of Beaten Wind and Rim, and we're gonna have more chance to apply the Rim. That means we're gonna use all the time, we're gonna use Obliterate with Sub-Zero, and this is gonna be increased damage a lot. We're not gonna focus on the Frost Strike anymore. We're gonna focus on this. And okay, and if we have Northern Winds, the DK first can be super 300 for 200. That is a lot of increased damage for the Holy Blast. Super heavy damage. And the another is Tundra Stalker. Damage for your Frost Strike increases in 25% and snare the target. The critical strike chance is increased in 50% on rooted targets. On snare targets. That means your Frost Strike in targets that are slow do more damage, 25% more damage, and have more chance of critical if you're doing it against a rooted target. Like I said, you have different builds. You can have a build with Remorse. Well, Remorse Winter have no sense because it's gonna have instant critical. But you have the idea, you can build around this and the PvP talents to have some very good stuff. Very good. And read the next row, and after this I'm gonna do the introduction to the artifact weapon for the Frost Decay and speak for the talents. Eve of the Storm. Radius of your Remorseless Winter is reduced in 50% and the damage increase is double. Practically say it's double, increasing 100%. Kill Machine. This is, I think, the weakest. Your next Obliterate have 100% increased critical strike chance and additional 60% critical strike damage. That means it's gonna hit harder, but it's every 4-5 seconds. This is for a bursty situation. I think the most strongest is this. Shield Street. Deals is a new spell. Deals 600 is attack power score, frost damage, and reduce the movement speed up and 70% for 4 seconds. This can bounce 5 times. This is the most strongest one, because it's a slow and distant that do a very good amount of damage. Maybe Eye of the Storm overall. More damage overall is gonna be Eye of the Storm. More control burst is gonna be Kill Machine. And Shield Street is more RPG style, but I prefer Age of the Storm in arenas. And Kill Machine, I don't know. Really, I don't know. This has some potential, but weird ones. Basically, this is the talent for the Deca Froze. Now let's jump with the artifact weapons. Yeah, basically that. Crafted by the Burning Legion to corrupt the world of Azeroth, the soul-stealing runeblade Frostmourne was shattered by Ashbringer at the top of Ice Crown Citadel. Countless souls were freed from the broken blade, but others were not so fortunate. Today the shards of Frostmourne can be recrafted and infused with even more power. However, the spirit still trapped within must be first set up and bent to the wielder's will. And here we go with the artifact weapon detail. Let's really look at the Icebringer and Frostbringer. The artifact weapon have a very different notorious mechanic right now. All artifact weapons have an ability with how you pick it up. For example, let's speak with the Frost, is the Icebringer. Equipping. When this weapon is equipped, your damage attack have a chance to invoke the spirit of the past Lich King. Sounds super cool. Daily 100 damage and Reiki energize effects. I don't know if it's gonna appear Arthas in the full armor plate. I don't know if it's gonna appear Ner'zhul in the full armor plate. Says past Lich King. Maybe it's Arthas with Ner'zhul. And yeah, basically that is gonna appear sometimes when you do some damage and give you some buff. Icebringer. That is only in the weapon. Now let's look in the artifact. I use here right now MMO Champion side. For the artifact weapon, let's do Froze. I don't have this ready because I testing the camera. It's new for me. It's ready this. Sindragrosa Fury. 5 minutes cooldown is it's the most strong cooldown for the artifact weapon I see so far. Well, the most long cooldown, not the most strongest. It's the first time I read it. A frost breed that do 27k of frost damage to enemies in 4 yards cone from the caster, and in addition to target attack speed decrease in 60%. It's gonna be a very strong blast and it's gonna reduce the attack speed. Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay. Gladius Radius. Gladius Radius is a blasted radius. Blast Radius. Increase the damage deal of your holy blast in 20%. The damage deal for your is your plus that for the talents and the PvP talent, the holy blast is gonna hit harder. Because yeah. Death of Winter increases the damage of Remorseless Winter, the AoE I spoke before. It's loading. Yes, the internet is slow. Mirror Ball. Okay, that is the before. Anti-magic shield now clear the boss when it's activated. That is super good. Super good. Cold as Ice. Increase your frost damage deal in 6%. Of course, this can be increased 3 times. 13%, something like that. And this is the maximum is 40% holy blast. It's a lot. It's a lot. A lot. And this, let's see the maximum. Remember, all this talent you can lock in all the talent for the artifact weapon through the expansion. This is gonna take maybe a month, maybe a month and a half. Some say that it's gonna be 3 months. For that reason, I replaying. Okay, play 4 classes with all this content. Oh, that is a lot. Maybe I gonna working only with the Demon Hunter and the Warlock because they are too much. They are too much stuff to do. Reduce the damage taken. This is super strong. For what is the maximum? 13. Ice in your vein. Increase the healing of your deck starting 100% when you have Iceborne Fortitude active. Super strong. The maximum of the buff. When you're loading. Frozen Core. Okay, that was loading. Increase the healing of 400%. That is a lot. Ambidextrous. You increase the offhand damage there for Frost Strike and Obliterate in 20%. That is this one in the center. Maybe it's gonna be a maximum of 30%, of course. Core Frozen. When Pillar's Frost is active, the attack you are is active. Enemies attack you are automatically snared in ice and Chango's eyes. Pillar's Frost is active. Enemies that attack you are automatically snared on Chango's eye. That means when they hit you, it's gonna have Chango's eyes. It's super good. Against another class, it's super good. Nothing but the boot. Increase the critical damage of Obliterate. That is a lot. That is a lot because the Obliterate is the only spell baseline is working with Kill Machine. It's super good. The funny thing is when you watch all videos right now in YouTube for people are playing DKs in the alpha, they are not using Obliterate. They're spamming Holy Blast like, I don't know. They don't use the DK. Just so creepy. Increase the effectiveness of Razorside Rune of Forge. For how much? 125. That's good. Back to the bones. Increase the effect. I read it again. Crystalline Sword. As you attack, Ice Scorpions, Ice Ranger, and Frost Reaper begin to float beside you. When you trigger this spell on your 3 Soul Blade, the Ice Blade are unleashed in and pierce the 4 Soul Blade. Oh, that is the name of the passive one. Soul Blade, when the Lich King appear apparently. Apparently, I don't know. I'm not secure. This does talent. Come on, talents. They remove the talent to reviving yourself, I think. Hypothermia, this is super strong too. Every periodic state of Frostfire deals additional 10% damage. Super cool. That's increased to a maximum. Oh no, that is this. That is this. Hypothermia. Shield to the Grave. Increase the range of your Frost Strike by 8 yards. Oh. Yeah, that is the expression. Your Obliterate have a chance to generate 13 more runic power. Sounds good. Sounds very good. Because this is gonna be like an extra room use. Frozen Soul. When Remorse Winter expires, a burst of frost damage is released. The damage is increased for each enemy hit during Remorse Winter. Well, basically, it's all the talent for the artifact weapon for the DK is like 30 minutes video or maybe more, I don't know. But why I take this time? Because I want to speak for some talents and say what is my idea, what is behind the talents. I hope you enjoyed it, and the next time, I don't know if I start doing Holy One or focus more in my warlock or Demo Hunter. Because it's a new patch. I have some fixed stuff. I need to do the artifact weapon for the warlock. Basically that. I hope you enjoyed this video and continue your support for the channel. And see you the next time. Remember to subscribe, comment, and follow my another videos for more World of Warcraft. Thanks for watching, and see you the next time here in Azeroth.